What if I told you there's a one-story home with nearly 3,900 square feet, a dedicated media room, game room, and luxury finishes from top to bottom? And after upgrades, you're looking at well over $1 million. But stick around because this one might just be worth every penny. And I'm Ryan Schwartz, your guide to Austin living and relocation. And today I'm giving you an exclusive tour of the Leighton by Drees Custom Homes right here in the luxurious Lariat community in Liberty Hill, Texas. And if you're new here, don't forget to like this video. It helps more people discover it. Subscribe to catch all the upcoming tours. And drop a comment to let me know what builder or community you'd love to see next. I've personally toured hundreds of homes across Central Texas. And this one, it's next level for sure. Now let's head outside so I can show you what makes the Leighton so special. Enjoy the tour. As we head inside, you're about to see one of the most impressive one-story layouts in all of Central Texas. The Leighton by Drees Custom Homes delivers over 3,800 square feet of thoughtfully designed space, all on a single level. That means no stairs, just effortless flow throughout the home. You've got 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, a 3-car garage, a private study, and both a game room and a media room. Yes, all in a one-story plan. The design truly blends elegance and function. The living rooms connect seamlessly to the gourmet kitchen and dining area, and there's natural light pouring in through the oversized windows across the back. Whether you're working from home, hosting movie nights, or just relaxing with the family, this home checks every box for both comfort and wow factor. And it all sits on an 80-foot wide lot in Lariat, one of Liberty Hill's fastest growing master plan communities. With top-rated Liberty Hill ISD schools, amenities like pools, parks, trails, and stunning hill country views, Lariat is becoming the place to call home. So enjoy the tour and picture yourself living here. Wow, what a stunner. Nearly 3,900 square feet, single story, and it somehow feels bigger in person. From the media room to the game room to the wide open living and kitchen area, this Drees Leighton plan is the kind of home that just makes life feel elevated. Now listen, if you're thinking about relocating, building, buying, or selling anywhere in the Austin area, I'd love to be a resource. I've helped so many families find their perfect fit, and I'd be honored to help you do the same. And just so you know where I'm coming from, I've toured hundreds of homes across Central Texas. I'm a husband, a proud dad of twin boys, and someone who's lost over 85 pounds on this journey of becoming a better version of myself for them and for the people I serve. I know what it means to work hard and chase what matters, and that's what I bring into every client relationship. And be sure to like this video so it helps more people discover the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss the amazing content we've got lined up, and drop a comment letting me know what feature of this home surprised you most. Oh, and don't forget to grab your copy of my ultimate relocation guide. It's packed with insider info on schools, taxes, commute times, and everything you need to make a smart move to Austin and beyond. The link's in the description below. And remember to always stay humble, stay hungry, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.